All right. So our next presenter for today is Sunita Giri, and Sunita leads the documentation team at Everise. With a strong background in computer engineering, Sunita has worn many hats, including that of a developer, a product person, a writer, and so on. So, in today's session, Sunita will be walking us through an in depth exploration of prompt engineering, including the most effective approaches for optimizing the results and the best practices to harness the full potential of AI models. Over to you, Sunita.
Can you hear me?
Um, I
Here
think
it's low.
yeah, you'll have to write volume.
Is it better now?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Thank you, Smita, for handing over to me. Saturday morning is all about unwinding. Now we are giving some, party to our brains by sharing knowledge. So thank you everyone for joining the session. Good morning. Myself, Sunita, as Smita has already shared a glimpse of introduction about myself. There is no need to share more. I'm not going to take much time of yours. Today we are going to discuss about the prompt engineering. Chat GPT is not a new thing for us. Along with Chat GPT, we have used many other, virtual assistant for doing our task, and many of the speakers have already shown such a beautiful presentation of over leveraging the AI bots. So, um, what exactly I wanted to ask you, how do you feel when you are using a virtual assistant for any of the tasks? Many of us might have used it, right? So that might be another discussion. So we can take it sometime later. But if I ask about myself, I always have very mixed feelings, like it gives sometimes very weird answers, sometimes satisfactory, or sometimes accurate as well. So it raises always a question to me, how it happens and why. So here we are going to explore few of the glimpses of how and why. I usually work with the product team for any of the products. I'm more into writing the functional requirements in our BRDs, and most of us, um, as a technical writer, are always asked to write functional requirements for any of the feature or for any of the, for the product, whole product as well. So, saying that, I'm going to share my screen with you. Just let me know if you can see it. Is it visible, right?
Yes, Sunita.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Um, the art of prompt engineering, yes, this is the things, and we are going to explore. These are some of the indexes. First of all, I would like to give a short description like what prompt engineering is. It is nothing but giving simple human like language instructions to the bots, and getting output in same human language. So the only ask is we should give correct information as an input, and clear instructions as if we are working in a team, in a working with our subordinates, working with our peers, and giving them correct instructions so that they can give us right output and right desired output, if I say. So that is what exactly prompt engineering is. uh, there are many parameters, to give instructions. So some of them we are going to explore in our presentation today. But the main question is why this prompt engineering is so much, it is getting so much focus, or it is why it is so much popular nowadays, that as a documentation in the documentation department or as a technical writer, why it is so popular. So there are many, there could be many reasons. Some of them, if I highlight, that could be like, you can always generate a customized documentation output, right? Like for the like installation guide or any other templates, if you want to generate, you can generate the same type of templates for beginners or for experts, different a different set of templates for the same input. So that is a very beautiful feature of our today's AI bots. So like if you want to generate an installation guide, that is a beginner friendly guide, definitely you have to put our own effort to writing the documents depending upon the product or features. But if you have something in front of you which can give you a description, like how you can write down your documents attempt, so that can be helpful to you. So if you are going to give it to the beginners, that can be a different set of templates, or if you are going to share it with the experts, that could be a different template. So the content as well as templates, it can be generated and depending upon the target audience. That is a beautiful feature, I have experienced it. So now the second one is it has a efficient business problem solving capacity. Like if
Sunita,
for,
Sunita,
yeah,
are you still on the first slide or are you changing the slides?
no, no, I'm in the second slide. Is it
No,
not visible? Why is it
we
so
can't see it
popular
moving.
in documentation? Okay.
Probably you can run the slideshow. That will be better if it works
Yeah,
for you.
it is actually.
Okay, now we can see the second slide. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so in the problem solving world also, it has a very good, output. Like if I give simple instructions as a technical writer, like how do I document the steps to fix a null pointer exception in Java, or something like if I give instructions to write how to establish connection with the database in Python, and according to the output, I can write my own document. So that is also a very helpful feature in the bots. And third one, I would like to highlight that in the documentation world, we are usually, I have seen many documents, where he, she, or gender specific terms are written, which is, should not be written in that manner. So while generating the output from the bots, we can specifically ask the bot to uh, ask the bot to avoid gender specific terms in the manuals or anything, whatever we are going to generate from the bots. So that feature is also there. So all we can do it all dependent on our prompts, what we are going to give it to the bots. So that is what. Now these are all theory. Now let's do some hands-on practice. I would like to share a few prompts with you so that you can do it along with me, and we can together observe the results, how it is going to show us. Is that fine? Just give me a thumbs up if it is okay. Yeah. So for that, I would request Smita to be with me so that she can share the prompts along with that. So what we are going to do here, um, what I have done, I am going to give you, sorry, what I have done, I am just going to write down some case study I have taken. And in the case study, we are going to analyze one particular feature of this case study, and we are going to generate prompts for that particular feature, right? The feature would be generating functional requirements for our business requirement document. We are going to input the same uh, functional requirements, but output would be different depending on the parameters we are going to pass, right? So let's allow me to read the case study so that we are on the same page, that we are what we are going to generate. So, like I have written a case study is a, a company is going to develop a website for their cold storage, and the company is focused on the business for fruits and vegetables. Now, the company has a business process, like it is if some wholesalers are coming to that company and they want to put their orders, they will first check the inventory. If the stock is available, they will do the full advance payment, and after booking they will the system will generate the invoice and delivery date. So in our this requirement, we are focused on generating the full advance payment. That implies that our product is asking for a payment gateway integration, right? So payment gateway integration is our demo topic today for generating the functional requirements. So saying that, this is our demo topic, going to be our demo topic, like functional requirements from the chat gpt. I'm using chat gpt as our tool for generating the functional requirements. So chat gpt, we all are aware that it has a free version. So I would like to request Smita to share the link with all the attendees so that we can have an hands-on experience. So you can either you can start with logging in if you want to save your output, or you can do it without logging also. So that possibility is there. So now, what we will do, we have actually three types of prompts I have sorted out. There could be many types of prompts, but I have sorted out three type of prompts. This first prompt is a naive approach. We are not giving any specific parameters or any specific, any specific instructions to the chat gpt. Just I'm going to generate my output depending on the simple instruction. So that is a naive approach. So Smita, if you can help me to
Sunita,
just
what
pass.
is the Sunita, what is the screen you are sharing? We can see your case study slide. That's what you want us to see?
uh, no, I should
Yeah, your
be.
slide is not moving, so people are kind of confused.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it visible now?
Yeah, now we can see this
Yeah.
never
Oh,
approach.
I think there is some technical glitch or my network has some issue. Let me allow me to. No, it has full, why it is. Yeah, thanks, Puneet, for interrupting me. Please, if it is not visible, just stop me. Yeah, Puneet. Thank you. So, are we on the same page? Are we going to generate the same input? So let me also generate the same thing. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is my window and I have not logged in. So I have just copied the prompt and pasted here. I hope you all have done the same. So
We're not
just
seeing
paste it.
We can't see your window.
yeah, we are only seeing the presentation. Yeah.
Not visible?
Yeah. I think you've shared only that screen.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just share the whole window. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. So I pasted the prompt here to generate my output. It is a simple naive prompt which says that write a functional requirement for implementing payment gateway on my website. So let's see how it is generating. Hmm. Can you see it has generated 12 functional requirement for me, and each requirements has the sub requirements as well. And Like if I go to one functional requirement like payment processing, it is saying me that the system shall securely process payment in real time, which is actually true. It shall integrate with a reliable payment gateway provider through this API. So if I'm going to just understand this one, this is very much true to me, right? Definitely I can rely on this output, but still I think there could be better one. Let's see some other prompts. So uh, uh, I would like to any of I mean everyone can come take any point and then compare other prompts also how it is generating, so that you can compare how accurate it is generating, or how useful it can be for you to work with ChatGPT or any other bots. Okay, so this is one approach. Then we can have another approach like this is a persona approach. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, yes, Sunita.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So this is a persona approach, the second one, and in the persona approach, we are going to give some persona pattern to the to our bot. Like I'm designating ChatGPT as a documentation specialist. So being a documentation specialist, ChatGPT is going to generate a functional requirement for me for the same input. And let's see how just adding one single sentence, how our output can get changed. So just Smita, if you can paste the prompt to us, then it would be great.
Yeah,
So
yes,
I'm
Sunita.
going to, yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to paste the same. My first one is already there. So let's see. So it is the prompt is saying simply that hi ChatGPT, you are a documentation specialist, or we can also write like ChatGPT, please act as a documentation specialist or something like that. There is no such rules or no such specific criteria that we have to write something like that, right? So I'm going to give pass this prompt for writing functional requirement for implementing payment gateway on the website. Okay, let's see how it is generating. Let's wait for a couple of seconds. It will generate all the output. See, it has generated 13 output for me, and along with the requirement, it has also given me acceptance criteria, which is very useful for us as a technical
Not
writer
able to
and
use.
giving this. Sorry, is it not visible?
You please go ahead. I think somebody has
नहीं,
Oh,
unmuted.
sorry. Yeah, thank you.
One
Uh,
second, Sunita.
mhm.
Now, please unmute yourself, Sunita. Sunita, you need to unmute. Go ahead.
Yeah, is it audible now?
Yes.
Hey Sunita, just a quick time check.
Okay, this is the what now. If I'm going to this payment processing, same thing. You can see the output, how it is generating requirement and acceptance criteria. The same thing are there, but little bit elaborated and more accurate, right? So this is the persona pattern. Now I have another one which is very useful to us. That is chain of thought. So what is actually chain of thought is, I would like to put some light on that. Like chain of thought is asking the bots to think sequentially, uh, analyzing each step, because I'm going to pass the prompts in step by step manner. So it will analyze each step logically, and depending on them, they are going to generate the output. So I'm going to paste this one. Smita, please, if you can help me to
Yes,
paste
done.
the prompt. Yeah,
Done.
yeah. Thank you
And
so
Sunita,
much.
just a quick time check also. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure, sure. So this is how it is going to generate. Okay, so it will generate in a very elaborative manner. So you can see that it has also generated the error handling portion because I have asked to generate the error handling. If you can read the prompt, you will understand that it has error handling portion also, pre-authorization, whatever I have given, depending on that, it has generated the payment processing, uh, output. Now, the last part I would like to highlight to you that yes, definitely ChatGPT is very useful or any other bot is very useful, but is it authentic to pass uh, sensitive data to the bots? Since we are generating functional requirement, that means we are already in the pipeline of developing our product or feature. So it is not right to pass the information to the bots. So what should we what should we take care of so that it can be generated, but keeping our secrets? So there are many other considerations might be there, but I have taken few of them. Like we can avoid the sensitive information. Sensitive information might include proprietary details or personal information, trade secrets, or any other information that could identify our client or our company. Or second is we can just give general descriptions to the prompts, not specific anything related to product or client, something like that. Or we can anonymize our prompts, like we can put some fictional characters or some any xyz, anything like that. We should always avoid the entering the personal identifiable information also, which can harm our company's policies, and then we should always adhere to the NDAs of our company. We shouldn't go with that. And the I'm just going a little bit faster so that your time is less, that's why. So we should always use the secure channel. This is 3.5 chat gpt free, is a free version, so that is not definitely not advisable. So always go with your company's policies and use secure channels. And very important is before passing the prompt, just review it properly, so that first one, it shouldn't reveal any secret information. Second, your prompts are better so that you can get the better output. So that is all from me. I request if there is any Q&A, please go ahead if time permits to us.
Yes, Sunita. So thank you so much. So there are a couple of questions. So one question is from Lata. So she's asking that we didn't mention anything about the UX, but she sees that in the output, and she's asking, are there any UX considerations to keep in mind?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely make your prompt clear that related to UX. Also, you can give your prompts. So that is definitely, there is no such restriction that
No, no, sorry,
you
I
cannot.
meant that, hello, sorry, I
Yeah.
meant that we hadn't given, in the prompt to
Mm-hmm.
mention about the UX considerations. But when I
Mm-hmm.
entered the prompt that you had given, the detailed one, it has shown
Mm-hmm.
me the UX considerations also as a ninth point. So, which was
Okay.
surprising
Okay.
for me.
Okay, no, no. Actually, you know what happens, Lata? As we know that these bots are already trained bots, right? So depending on them, they are generating output. But what you can do, if you don't want the UX consideration, you can simply restrict them to generate the UX consideration. That is a option is there. So you can just write down your prompt that exclude the UX consideration. So you can now also you can write down the same thing, and you will see that it won't generate the UX consideration.
So,
Could I answer
basically,
your query?
reiterate the prompt based on the results to get the
Absolutely.
desired result.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Lata, for the question. One very quick question, Sunita. So
Yeah.
according to the response quality, Tanushri wants to know which GPT would you choose, like Google Gemini or Chat GPT, or how do you consider? Very quickly. Yeah.
That is a depend upon you, since ChatGPT 3.5 was free. So I always use this one. That is why I have chosen. There is no, I don't have any experience apart from ChatGPT 3.5. So if it all depends upon you how you are going to choose them. Yeah.
Right. Thanks. Thank you, Sunita. Over to you,
Thank
Sunita.
you. Thank you. Thank you, the TWT team, for allowing me to present in this. And I'm really grateful to Puneet, Smita, Shalaka for their support throughout.